Hmm. Nope. Ajá. 31 de agosto. Ya casi. No, falta algo. Ah, toca. ¿Por qué no puedo picarle? Listo. Hmm. Hmm.
It's no use! You can't even scratch them! What's happening? Who's in control of those things? Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
Ok. Creo que está demasiado alto todo. Corran.
This is awful. What happened here?
How terrible.
I can smell smoke.
Tall boy.
Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This
Wanton?
is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Reen's right.
I don't know how much we can really do,
Okay.
but considering
So
the
we are
alternative, we have to try.
Right.
I'm not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Bespectacled boy.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Reen, you and the rest of Group A are with me.
Ok.
Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
Asumo que
One
es ese
group will
men.
secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. Yes, sir! All right, Class 7.
¿Por qué no?
Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns.
¿Por qué sigue siendo Black Haired Boy? Me llamaba Rin.
We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
Understood!
Ay, cabrón. No me griten. Switch leader. Dash. Dash. Zoom out to main. Character. Ok. Pausa. Minimapa. Cámara. Confirmar. Open control menu. Cancel. Main count menu. No me voy a acordar de nada, pero... Ok. También está el otro que empecé. Fue 31 minutotes. Entiendo que eso es como bien late game, ¿no? Pero... Me quedo con estos. Pues sí, la neta no sé ni qué pedo. Ah, y aparte están... es A de Japón y B de Japón. Ok.
Here they come.
Dice.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it!
Ver.
If it's a fight they want.
Leave it to me.
Se ataca, sí, ¿por qué no? Ataca a este men.
Here we go.
Ataca también.
Very well.
¿Y qué tal si tú también atacas?
Leave it to me.
Me gusta eso de que sea por turnos de velocidad.
Leave it to me.
Creo que te da más juego para poner tu estrategia. Ah, ok.
I'll handle this.
Entiendo que el primero es este. Por ende tendré que pegarle.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Todo lo maté. Ah, lol. Con nota que falla, el objetivo va a contraatacar si el atacante está en rango.
Very well.
Nah, hombre.
Here we go.
¿Puedo hacer esto? ¿Me pegó a mí? Creo que no.
Leave it to me.
Ok, ok.
Leave it to me.
No me mates, no me mates.
Leave it to me.
Something roar. Simón.
Go.
¿Tú qué haces? Así mismo.
Now's our chance.
And one for me.
My turn.
Rapid Thrust. Rapidísimo el men.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
¿Qué tan viejo es el juego? Porque sí se le notan los años a los menús.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
It seems a large number of them are on the loop. I'm guessing that.
Seems.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
¿Por qué gritan? ¿Cómo me curo? Tú, cura. Cura, 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 no sé. Hola, Bloodom. Bienvenido. Se me muere el men. Simón, tú también. ¿Cómo estamos? Yo voy a ir de frente total. Esto es el principio del juego, no creo que vaya a hacer nada extraño. El puro millón son. Nice.
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
Okay.
¿Cómo te lo pasaste el resto del sábado? ¿Todo bien?
Here we go.
¿Todo tranquilo?
Go.
And one for me. Of course.
Crafts... nada, pegar normal.
Hey.
Hola, verga.
It's my turn.
No, le quedó uno de vida.
Leave it to me. Lights out for them.
A ver, men, ¿cómo me curo? Ni modo. Pues está bien, mi hermano. Me regaló un cómic y una gelatina. Ok, ok. ¿Qué cómic te regaló? Corre. No,
We'll have to fight our way through.
no, hombre, no me digas. A ver. Hola, Will. Me está cargando por confianza. Simón.
Dance, play.
¿Cómo estás, Will?
Extra flare.
Okay. Didn't see that coming.
Leave it to me.
Ojo, el guapo. Claro, ya llegó el poderosísimo Will. Yo quiero jugar un juego parecido a ese llamado
And one for me.
Sanadu Dentetsu.
After you, instructor.
They'll see me coming and start running.
Me suena el nombre de Sanadu. No sé si era uno de los que tenía en mi lista de deseados. Pero, pues sí,
It's a fight they want.
Okay.
¿por qué no? ¿Por qué no jugarlo?
Didn't see that coming. Do it.
Leave it to me.
¿Esto para el Xbox?
Time is precious. We should hurry.
¿Puedo pasar? Bueno, al menos el combate es más o menos rápido. No me molestaría que sea muy castroso con los encuentros aleatorios. Yo esperando que baje de precio, pero nomás no lo hace. Chale. Creo que el que yo tengo de la lista de deseados es el Sanadu Nest. ¿Se llamaba? Creo. Algo así. Pero pues ya ves, un día que baje, pues ahí te das el lujito de comprártelo. Me acabo de despertar de dormir. No, Will. Ya casi es hora de dormir.
Where are we?
This must be Borrelia Canyon. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There.
There. ¿Va a ser la cosa del Metal Gear o qué? Ah, no.
Those are.
The railway guns. They're enormous.
Damn.
Son
How did they manage
grandotas.
to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
¿Por qué siguen sus nombres así cuando ya me los sé en teoría? ¿Cuál es el punto?
Well, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Ugh, we don't have time for this. We need to take these things out fast.
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
Here they come. Stay focused, class.
Leave it to me.
¿Qué tan rápido es tan rápido, señorita? Calamity Hawk. A ver. ¿Es como el Ultimate? ¿Qué pedo? No le bajo nada.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant blade dance!
Okay.
No. It turns out to dust with the light of mighty towers. Simón, todo salvo.
Rise, great towers!
Estoy invocando arquitectura. Oh, lo filam.
Lord Barbarian! Rest in peace.
Nah, hombre, todo para eso. Tokyo Xanadu X Plus. Ok. ¿Y qué tal? ¿De qué se trata el jueguito? ¿Es igual a un RPG como este o qué tan diferente es?
Let's see you live through this.
Este juego solo sé que existe y me gusta una canción de que tiene. Igual, yo solo sé que existe y no conozco absolutamente nada más de él. Aunque entiendo que es como medio
My turn.
bonito, no sé cómo decirlo. Sí es un juego querido, bueno, una franquicia querida. Sí, es un RPG. No, pues sí, pero
Leave it to me.
¿qué tipo de RPG, Will?
They're open.
And one for me.
Right. Huh?
It's my turn. Okay.
Attack, support, área. Vamos a ver Flash. Tiene unos temas. Justo casi como este. Es así como por turnos, pero
My turn.
¿cómo se le dice? Con esa barrita de que te dice quién sigue y qué es lo que hace cada quien.
But stay alert, everyone.
Todo el soundtrack está en Spotify. Bueno,
A self-destruct
supongo
mechanism
que ya lo estaremos
is
escuchando
a cowardice no
a lo largo del juego.
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to.
No. It's a weapon extremely powerful, especially against living things. En efecto, Diego. Bienvenido.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't!
No recuerdo cuál fue el último juego RPG por turnos que jugué, pero se ve bien, se ve bien. Esto era, supongo que mid-game, late-game, no sé, porque estaban como a nivel 50 todos. Entonces ya llegaremos a este punto. Me tengo que dormir y que mañana trabajo. Cuiden, nos vemos, boludo. Que descanses, que te vaya bien. Ánimo, éxito. Chance si me gusta este juego, si me compro los 3, los 4. Ron Schwarzer. Alice R. Gaius Wursel, es mi hermano, supongo. Elliot Craig. Salvarea. Matías. No, pues no voy a aprender esos nombres en la vida. Vie, Laura, Emma, Row, Angélica. Towa, ese sí me acuerdo. Sara. Y muchos secundarios que seguramente son relevantes en algún punto. Mejor que se le llamen por el color del cabello. Pues, ¿no viste ahorita como decía? Como no sabías los nombres, en teoría, te ponían ahí el güey del cabello largo, el güey de los lentes, la morra del cabello rosa. SGB. Que no quiero picarle pausa por aquello de que lo salte por error, pero creo que sí la música hay que subirle un poquito más. La maid bonita. Los llevamos por los tags a los que más se les parezcan. 31 de marzo. Era miércoles. Es un Sentai que me demando si son los enemigos. Y ahora es por los arquetipos. El Sundere. El menso de los lentes. El inteligente de los lentes. El MC. Ahorita vemos cómo nos las arreglamos. Asumo que este es el protagonista hasta cierto punto, ¿no? It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's Wednesday. Miércoles con M de regreso a la Ciudad de México. ¿Qué? Ah, pues sí, ¿verdad? Ya es... Mañana es 10.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is... The next stop is... Trista. Trista.
Trista.
We will be stopped at Trista
Trista.
for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
¿Tienes todo listo, Diego, para el regreso o qué?
Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it.
Debería ver si lo puedo poner en japonés. Escuché barking. ¿Qué? Barking. Barking. A ver, ahorita veo si lo puedo poner en japonés. Fácil. Y tengo que salirme y hacer todo el desmadre. Ya para la próxima. Todo listo, diría yo. Eso. Y se le nota el tiempo a este juego. Te las voces sí, las voces yo japonés. ¿Nani? Así, todo el rato. Que esa no es mi compañera. Lo acabamos de usar ahorita en el combate.
Wow.
Wow. Heimdallr. No sé cómo se pronuncia eso. Wow. Ahora sus voces son memes. Audio memes. Bueno, yo me llamo
Those Lino flowers?
Rean.
Never seen
Rian,
so many all
Rian.
blossoming at once. I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home. But yeah, I think I'm going to...
¿Por qué hablaste y luego pensaste en voz alta? Mira, inamovible como una piedra el muchacho.
Ouch.
Whoa.
Es de Tiny of the Soul.
Are you okay?
Tiny of the Soul.
I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Pero era Schwarzenegger. Sí, sí pensé en ese nombre.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers. It's really a pretty town, though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
¿Cómo fue? You want to live? No, no.
Yeah, but
Estamos en
now
otra
that you
historia,
mention
güey.
it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates.
Oh, quién sabe.
Anyway, I should get
Chica del cabello amarillo.
I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
I totally forgot to ask her name. Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later. She's right though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. That orbment they sent with the uniform sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue orbment.
Chole, ¿no? Dejen de jugar. Me dieron un
Guess there's
cromo.
no point in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academies. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Pensándolo bien, mejor lo dejo en inglés, porque si no tengo que leerlo. Solo con escucharlo me basta. Puedes ver un resumen en tu libretita. Ok. ¿Es tu Thor's Military Academy? Eso es derecho, ¿no? Sí. Más cinemáticas.
Oh hey, it looks like there's even a little park here. Seems like the perfect spot to catch a breather, what with all these shops around. Huh?
Oh. Oh no, lo han borrado. Udere. Le estoy escribiendo todos esos diálogos y por Dios que vas a tener que sentarte a escucharlos porque es un RPG y no un MMORPG. Nadie conoce la historia sobre el que la escribió.
Why is she
Ya sé.
sleeping here?
Lo bueno es que podrías picarle muchas veces a la A y saltármelos si se pone muy tedioso.
Is she a new student? She's got the uniform and all.
Lo que te digo es igual de un estudiante que de cumpleaños de su clase se enfrenta a otra realidad llamada
Ceremony's
Eclipse.
going to be starting soon.
Un día caminando y levantando
Maybe I
trabajos
should
donde
wake
le
her up.
sigue y se ve envuelto en todo este tema de enfrentando monstruos para salvar el mundo. Suena a un RPG ciertamente. RPG de yo no quería hacer esto pero tengo que hacerlo.
Guess I better go.
Adiós.
She's sure a strange one. Like if she's headed to the school, I'd say that's...
Vamos para allá. Supongo que si hay algo de que es importante lo tendré que averiguar luego. RPG. Ah, y si hago. Y si te hago un
I
harem de
shall
morras
take my
guapas.
leave here, milady. I pray you
Sí,
find
sí, sí.
victory here in both your studies and your training.
Los mejores RPGs, ciertamente.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm
Klaus.
leaving everything in your hands while
Como
Father
el
is
Santa.
away.
Understood, milady.
Ok, esa es la chica rica que se cree superior, supongo. Bueno, no sé si se cree superior, pero
Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir.
es de la alta sociedad.
It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a... Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations.
Oh,
Bueno, al
thank you
menos
very much.
este güey Klaus se ve buen pedo. Oh, el Santa Claus. El cameo de la
Mention he's
Navidad.
a butler? He certainly looks the part.
Para triunfar hay
That
que
means the girl with him
joderse
must
con la
have
alta
been
sociedad.
noble.
Sí.
She did have a certain dignity about her.
Si algo me enseñan los RPGs es que los de la alta sociedad lo tienen más fácil. ¿Que me trajiste mi triciclo? ¿Mi triciclo culero o mi triciclo
This is it.
coma culero? Son cositas diferentes. Academia Militar, Simón. Si está viendo el mapa, sí sé a dónde estoy yendo. De momento.
Thor's Military Academy. Founded by
Triciclo
the legendary Emperor Drykles himself.
Chale. Entonces yo tuve triciclo, no me acuerdo. Creo que sí, pero igual usé como bastante poquito y me quedó. Y estoy seguro que no me interesó porque nunca me aprendí a andar en bicicleta, entonces
Much obliged.
no sirvió de mucho el triciclo. Interesante, me he portado bien. De hecho, me he portado tan bien. Creo que no estaría fuera de lugar pedirte un triciclo culero. Además de.
You'll allow...
That won't be necessary.
But, sir...
Además de, como
This
dice,
isn't over
de
for
humilde
yet.
el niño, también
Take whatever
comprensivo
rest-
con su situación.
As you wish. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Pienso que todas estas voces ya las he escuchado en algún punto de mi vida, pero no sé bien dónde o cómo. Todas me suenan muy parecidas.
An Orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too.
No importa, mi padre me regaló una moto de baterías.
Looks like even
Están
Airboy
chidas.
is-
Oh, ¿por qué cambió 3 segundos?
Welcome
Tres
to Thor's
pasos.
Military Academy. You're... let's see. Yes, you're the last of them.
Este güey se parece al de el Final Fantasy XV, a la morra de la gasolinera.
That'd make you... Breen Schwarzer, right?
¿Estás comprando el anime dubbing voice pack?
Yes, that's me. But how do you know me?
Tal vez, sí, sí.
It's a long story.
Buenas, hola Toyo.
Don't sweat the details right now.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
¿No es el mismo men? ¿El que hizo la voz? Son los mismos. ¿Qué? No de juguete, sino que puedo conseguirla como una moto, como uno de verdad.
Thanks. We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
2 años. Duran 3 días.
I guess those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. What was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last.
Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well,
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history.
Deep Voice. Ciertamente, Deep Voice. Ese es su nombre. Deep.
Thor's military academy was founded almost 220 years ago. Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Drycles.
Drycles.
The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire.
Bandic.
30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his
Ese
life,
güey es la
he
verga.
opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war. But with the mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers
¿Cómo se nota los menes que
outside
son
the
importantes y los que no?
army. Our mission, however, remains the same. To
Van verga.
prepare our students to fulfill.
El viene verga y el van verga.
Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened these past 2.25 centuries, the world is still the domain of the young. Yet still the question remains, what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation? I hope this credo will serve as a
Director
guide
verga,
and an
literalmente.
inspiration to you
¿Ya
during your
ves?
2
Por algo es el
years at
director.
this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
the foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure,
Gracias, no me
right?
leen tanto. El soy Toyo Dick.
No kidding. Though, this is Drycles the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do.
Elliot Craig.
I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Que es lo que acabo de leer, ciertamente.
Green Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though.
Ay, los otros güeyes se ven son iguales.
Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Estamos
Looks
viendo
that way.
anime.
Though,
Anime de cuestionable calidad.
Something wrong?
nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum.
Lo que no es que cuando cumples un año en esa academia te conviertes en un NPC. Oh no.
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing
Estaría bien
anything like
vergas.
that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either. I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right, students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please.
Ustedes son los protagonistas de la historia. Síganme.
By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking. That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other
Se
students.
transforma físicamente a alguien igual a los demás.
But
O
before
los
I
otros.
explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
Podría ser una buena premisa de un juego.
What?
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way if you would.
Los chicos tienen que aprender el tutorial.
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
Uy. ¿Por qué bloqueas eso? Ahí está. Como sabrán, ya que ustedes tienen caballo de color y actores de voz son los protagonistas. Sí. Es correcto. ¡Zancudo! No le di.
What is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
What does she even want us to do here?
Es nuestro dormitorio, ¿no?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted...
Now that you mention it, it kind of
Esta
does.
canción de Luigi.
I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really are part of the same class.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though.
Que decía Leather Chat Girl. ¿Qué?
I'm just happy all our work's paying off.
Ahora todos entran al horno. Ah, con razón del
I
apellido.
hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth?
Saca
Wait,
los trapos
when
fantasmas.
did you do any work?
Sáquense
You
las...
were just
¿cómo se
slacking
llama?
off the
Las
whole time.
aspiradoras.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Oh, you know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on.
Yep.
Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have
Oh,
gotten
la
their hearts
güera.
broken because of your libido? Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you
Sneer.
did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
La morrita de antes, ¿no? Sí.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go.
¿Cómo estás? Bien, muy bien.
We're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Tucci.
Now
estás tú?
you sound the part of the student council president.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little.
Chubby boy.
At least to start with, anyway.
Es la mejor manera de
Everything's ready up
escribirlo,
there,
pero
right?
bueno.
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into. The class they've been
Deben
picked
decir que
for
Boku no Hero
didn't
está
even
bueno.
exist before this year.
Ya lo empezaste a ver por lo que dijo el lodo.
Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
Qué bueno que te esté gustando. En esta cosa estaba trabajando, pero me sentí mal. Me recosté un ratito. Oh. Estás mal, güera. Legendario Chubby Boy, asesino de dioses. El Chubby Slayer. Ya viene la segunda temporada. Ok.
The name's Sarah Valestine. I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year. Glad to finally meet you.
Emoji de corazón.
Wait, Class 7?
Us?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy. And that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on
Me
the
fue el
fourth
riff,
entrance
quitarme las
exam.
ganas. Adelante, Will, adelante.
Students in each each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class. Fittingly titled, Class 7.
Okay.
And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué harían eso?
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to
Exacto.
7?
Gracias.
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
¿Y por qué no se hacer como Toyo?
Be some kind of joke.
Oh, no sufras, solo juégalo. Disfruta lo que puedas.
And why is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you again?
¿Tú quién eres? Machias. Maquias.
Regnitz.
Las maquias.
And with all due respect, instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my
racismo,
next 2 years
sí.
shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up...
No es algo que tengamos que poner enfrente de las narices de todos.
Right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that? And what's your problem?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so?
Ah, el mamoncito,
It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom. Please, milord, do share your
Milord.
esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Lucius.
Usus Alberea. Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of
Fire
Duke
Emblem.
Alberea, lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
Well, you don't get much more noble than that.
¿Quién Alburea? Albarea.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me.
Exacto.
I'll never bend my knee
Porque,
to the likes of...
porque el clasismo está mal. ¿Entienden, muchachos?
Okay, that's enough.
Eso es bueno.
I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise.
Ponle el dinero de la cartera. A ver, mucha equidad. A ver, dame tu cartera.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map-reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Tengo el poder del plot.
But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
Va a llegar un... Sí.
Oh, crap.
What?
¿Vamos a pelear contra un jefe? Ah, no. What?
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
¡Ah, mis ojos!
Lame.
¿Dicen esas señoras para comprar nutrientes? Nutrientes nobles. Nutrientes robados.
Oh, what?
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Oh, no.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs been...
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was gonna jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you okay?
Está muerto. Y empezamos con los clichés.
Hands where she can see them.
Oh, what happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
La voz. Y si le quitamos, le enseñamos empatía y lo modales de verdad.
Really sorry about that. Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important.
Esa clase de historia. Los que no les dije es que es una novela como las que les gusta el Mau. Pero con un RPG atado a él. ¿O no?
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve.
Yo veo qué clase de prota es. De la clase genérica. Digo... Sí.
What is this place anyway?
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. Huh?
Is this?
Contesten.
It's coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valentine?
Sí, best prota ever.
So
Sí,
these
a
devices
huevo,
have
huevo.
built-in communications functionality then?
Wait.
No sé si habrá un nivel
These things are...
de onsen o de playa, pero sí, sí.
New model battle orbments made through a partnership
A
between
huevo.
the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're
Era un Heroes Heart of Cold Steel. Suena como un buen spin-off.
Arcus.
Curiosamente suena como un
These are
nombre
battle
creíble.
orbments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the live long day. Which is why I've prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The weapons you brought are all
Suena que los waifus van a ser robots.
packaged neatly along a little box
Ah.
containing a quartz.
No estaría mal.
Find yours and try setting the quartz into your Arcus.
Bueno, de momento sí parece un RPG,
suppose it can't hurt to
JRPG
try.
común y corriente que tardas como 3 horas en empezar.
What is this woman thinking?
Let's see.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Regrésate, corre. Ah, no puedo escapar. ¿Puedo sacar y hablarles? Quiero empezar a jugar, entonces ya. Voy a empezar a hacer esto. Ya déjenme jugar. Oh. Mente tiene.
What's this?
Estos no son portaplanos.
That's called a
Soy
master
arquitecto,
quartz.
¿no te dije?
If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use
Oh, ¿qué es
ours.
eso?
Go on, give it a try.
Ornaments. Es decir, ornaments. Ok. Personal use device can harness energy. Elaborate phase when your cord setting it. Son como las materias del Final Fantasy, entiendo. Two fragments called Cephid. Two ornaments to harness a variety of powers and properties. Sí. Sí. Sí, suena como que son materias. Camp menú, ¿cuál era el camp menú? ¿Este? Sí. ¿Y las bolsas de guitarras? ¿Qué? Ocupaciones con los enemigos cargando el portapapeles por un periodo extendido pero determinado de tiempo. Vaya vuelto.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features, but I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time. Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do.
Maten a este dios.
When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once.
Te hubieran dicho Nani.
But when you find the exit, you'll be able
Perdón,
to
estaba
return to
atento.
the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around though, so don't let your guard down even for a moment.
Pondría en riesgo a los estudiantes, No, no, no.
Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
¿Por qué mi instructor es tan así?
I don't think she's joking.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here. And I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do.
Estos van a ser mejores amigos, ¿no? Es el diseño de los personajes en 3D, no tanto. Es que es viejito el juego. Bueno, más o menos. Mínimo unos 10 años si tiene.
Still, if you're afraid of the monsters,
Pero sí, el diseño 2D sí está cool.
Dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us. But if that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here.
¿Es el Trace of the Sky? ¿No hay otro?
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class still
La neta
dragging
yo
me
no sé.
down.
Estoy yo con 20. Nah, hombre, Will. ¿Y quisieras? El primer día están cansados por el largo viaje. Son apestosos y sudorosos. Ni siquiera he comido. Claramente son los motivos por los que están de mal humor estos menes.
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine.
It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... well...
Dios.
Suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll... So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
¿Puedo elegir a quién usar?
If you'll excuse us, please.
¿Puedo elegir a quién usar? ¿Puedo elegir a quién usar?
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You
Ah,
can
pero
say
este
that
es el
again.
segundo de una trilogía.
I'll have... Anyway,
¿Seguro?
should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me.
Porque
I'd
de
get
este hay
pretty anxious wandering around a place like
tres
this
y va a
alone.
salir el cuarto, creo. De Trails of Cold Steel.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you.
Viene golpe para el Mister. De aquí del jueguito. No sé, subí rápido, pero deja checo bien.
I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel.
Gaius.
I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
Espera su licorita de caballo.
I'm Elliot Craig.
La que estaba aquí ahorita.
So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of...
Sí.
Think of it as combining the best
A mí
parts of
también
a
me cayó
spear
bien.
and a pole. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an orbment, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbital
Uy.
staff. The tech is pretty
Nah, hombre.
recent.
Este güey se saca términos de la cola.
This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back
Pero
during
eso
the
es por la
Romans,
salsa que los
they told
gringos
me
no
I
pueden
had some
pronunciar.
aptitude for it, so when it came
Schwartz.
time to choose, I just sort of
Ketchup.
ran with it.
Pico de
Interesting.
gallo.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Los Trails in the Sky, que son 4. Trails from Zero, Trails to Sur. Otra Trails of Cold Steel y otro más.
Can't say I...
They're still
Nah,
in development,
hombre.
apparently, so
Otro
there
Trails of
aren't
Cold
too
Steel.
many
Sí.
around just yet.
Y el cuarto salió hace
But that
poquito, hace
said,
menos
I'm
de,
curious
menos de
about
un
what
año, yo
you've
creo.
got there, Reen.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword
Sí,
is
eso
it?
me juego los
different
4 de
from the kinds of
estos,
swords I
de
thought the
este,
people in the
y
Empire
ahí
used,
muere.
though.
Porque también para jugar todos, pues no.
It's an eastern style of saber called a tachi. Anyway, you
No me da la
slice it,
vida.
though, it's basically a longsword.
Workstation esos.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be
Seriously?
Well, you sound like a good... Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and...
Got it.
A ver, la cosa que iba a hacer. ¿Tengo que pelear agua con todos para que suban de nivel o solitos van subiendo? Pues en estos juegos siempre dan huevita. Pues sí, pero también. Puedo mover más de 3 pasos.
Yikes!
Ahí tiene la cosa esa del.
Huh.
Los
Never
Tales of.
seen this kind before.
Looks like a flying feline. Careful, everyone.
Winds, give us your blessing.
Ok, la musiquita suena bien. Sí, sí, sí. Los de 40 puedes moverte. Está guapote, en alto de lanza. Creo que sí lo podría usar. Como recuerda a un cierto personaje. ¿Qué es esto? HP heal 10%, HP 50%, heal 10%. CP. CP es lo de los hechizos, ¿no? Cephit up. ¿Qué es el Cephit?
Go!
Dealing receiving damage will gain CP. Craft points. Ok.
Leave it to me.
Ah, pues no tengo. Pues pégales. Es como que no puede hacer nada más. Dejo de ver con eso que voy a cenar. Gracias, Pedro. Provecho. Éxito.
It's my turn.
Hombre. Por eso me gustabas. Bueno, puedo saltar estos turnos. Más o menos.
It's my turn.
A ver, sirve que lo veo. Ok, defense up.
My turn. It's my turn. There. Together, we're unbeatable.
Me dieron pesos rojos y pesos verdes.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
We cannot be the active boys. Monster guide subsunit book. Come on. Can I give it the unlocks information? Ok. Tenemos despego más de ellos.
All right, here we go.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Go. My turn.
It's my turn.
No me rápido por atrás, no.
It's my turn.
¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ah, el ceviche es ¿cómo dice? La economía de este juego, ok. Déjame pasar. Deja pasar.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Little shot. Just once. Aqua Bleed, tenemos de resources. Aqua Bleed. Hombre. Muy descriptivo. XP, Bathe. A todo eso, ¿ustedes se lo equiparon? Sí. Canon. Sharply pointed boulder at an enemy. Sí, vamos, ¿por qué no? Canon. What Elemental Master. Increase potential for healing arts. Elemental Master Squad gains insight status. Ah, esto es que le da la vuelta. Ok. Así debería ser. Es guardar. Muy bien. Tú, cosa. Oh, lo voy a pegar. Ahí lo dejó en tu texto. Charlie. Pues mira, si no tiene voz lo que dicen, la neta no me importa. ¿Por qué les miento? Are souls can do magic which require an orphan to use. I can use by setting one Timon.
My turn.
A ver, por lo que entiendo. Esto. Ah, no, sí le hago daño. Parcial de agua. Autumn Leaf Cutter. Poderoso el muchacho.
It's my turn.
Gale. Puta madre. Pero se supone que me puedo mover y atacar, ¿no? Oh. Esas eran suposiciones mías.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Cero.
Oh, we did it.
Entiendo que esa cosa recibe daño elemental nada más, ¿no? Nada por aquí, nada por acá.
I'm starting to lose
No
my
me
sense
hablen.
of direction down here.
Yeah,
Por romper
make
esto.
sure we're not going in circles.
5 pesos. ¿No ve que son inmunes al daño físico? ¿Te imaginas que salieran esos en el Genshin? Lo jodidamente castroso que sería ganarles. Condition can take beating. Maybe breathe off to take it down. Que le pegamos con todo, dice.
If it's a fight they want.
No, hombre, son un chingo. Simón. Abnormal status. Simón otra vez. Se están acercando las cucarachas.
Give it up, everyone.
Pues me los bajo putos igual. De hecho. Ah, hombre, ni le pegaste.
It's my turn.
Ey, chinga su madre. Ajá. Rumoin. Nah, hombre, le pega crítico. Se cura. ¿Estará bien? Sí. Ajá. Chingo, ¿por qué tengo tanta vida? Mira, este men sí pega.
Leave it to me.
No. Y de hecho, ¿por qué este vato está hasta allá?
Here we go.
My turn.
Mueran.
All right, let's
Garachas.
keep going.
Tactical Thinker. Hey. Una página de México que vende bolsos y bolsas. Se para caracos como si fueran carteras de mujer. Con sus solicitud para seguirme en Instagram. A lo mejor te vieron
Are you okay?
cara de interesado.
I don't see any obvious.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just... I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
What?
Oh no.
No!
Okay. Ah.
What?
¿Qué fue eso?
Looks like I made it just in time. Heck, adios for that.
Es el men de los lentes, ¿no? Sí. Uf, tiene un rifle. ¿Por qué pega con
it's you.
espadas como tienes una escopeta?
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did.
Se fue el muchachito.
I let that
Tope,
arrogant
sope.
so I just
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Escopeta.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret.
Steven sí le sabe el chispos. El maestro del Might es una mamada. Es chido el
I'm just glad
Gran
I happened to
Torino.
be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were.
Carga de fierro por si cualquier cosa. De
Is it
Sinaloa
just
este
the three of
men.
you here?
Bueno, es de el norte. No sé si
Yeah,
entiendes lo de
please stay
Sinaloa,
around
pero
talking. I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Reen Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's...
My name is Gaius Warzel.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to?
no se pregunta, mijo.
I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
The name is Worcestershire sauce. Junosko.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Reen?
Well,
Soy el próximo
let's just
candidato
say
al rey.
I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all on equal standing here.
Ah.
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. I'm somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Vámonos. Expand minimap pressing de pausa. Pues parece ya para qué, ¿no? Parece ya es derecho. Oh, carga rápido.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trap? Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight! My turn!
Yoroshu-kun. Yoroshu.
Give it up, everyone!
All right.
Poco puedo pegarle. A ver con la escopeta. Ahorita. Ahorita que me toque pelear con ese men. Y la silla también. Te imaginas que hay un güey que pelea con sillas. Que pelea con muebles en general. A ver. Break shots. Pero esto no es... No. ¿Se ataco normal? Ah, mira, ese ataco normal sí. Va. Ahí está el escopetazo. Too slow. Falló. No, no falló. Despegué. Por lo que entiendo, esto está como muy basado en usar las artes, ¿no? Si las puedes usar mientras te peguen o pegues, pues asumo que es lo más poderoso que puedes usar. ¿El escopeta falló unos tiros? Ah, bueno, pero... ¿qué le voy a hacer? ¿Matas? Sí.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Tan bueno como dice ser no es. Oh, se esfuerza el muchacho.
Leave it to me.
Se esfuerza y es lo que se le aprecia.
Here we go.
Esquívalo. Nah, hombre.
Right. It's my turn.
I go where the wind takes me.
Soy de nivel.
Great.
All right.
Nice.
¿Solo sube stats? Parece que sí. Se paga por el esfuerzo, mijo. Se paga por el trabajo bien hecho. Chico.
If it's a fight they want. Go. There.
Right.
La neta me recuerda también un poco a Fire Emblem la sensación de pelea.
Right.
Ay, parecía muy cómico el men. Una escopeta y los otros menos están peleando con espaditas.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Treehouses. En general, los Fire Emblems.
Watch out, guys.
Como esa sensación de te pego, me pegas, te pego, me pegas. Pero más dinámico. No juego ninguno. Son chidos, bueno. Son lo que son. ¿No te gustan ese tipo de juegos? Pues no hay mucho que hacerle.
It's my turn.
Ureiko Shoto.
How about this? It's my turn.
Sí, nunca los he probado. Si te interesa, puedes probar juegos similares. Son... ¿Cómo se llama? JRPG tácticos. Se les dice.
All right. I go where the wind takes.
A mí me gustan. Me divierte el elemento de la estrategia en por turnos,
What a nice looking treasure chest.
pero a una mayor escala.
We meet again.
El único que quise jugar fue el de teléfono. No, pero ese es un gacha, ¿no? Medio hueva, no, pues sí es un gacha. Eso no es. Eso no es
Good to see
Fire
you guys
Emblem.
are hanging in there.
I'm glad the 4 of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I?
Dime tu nombre. Ah, sí, era Laura, claro. Laura.
I'm Laura S. Arcade, from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your
Pues jugar
acquaintance.
porque quería Robin. ¿Y si te salió?
Huh. Legram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, is
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebel.
Se llama Laura.
We're connected to the rest of the country by train.
La Laura.
But other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios's eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I,
Me caes bien.
Say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
La morra tímida tetona. De cabello
I'm Emma Mesa.
preferiblemente rosa.
Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a
Me recuerdo si me
scholarship.
salió, ¿no? Solo jugué un par de misiones y las peleas eran en 8 bits. Era un tablero como de ajedrez y me aburrió.
It's very nice to meet you.
Así. Según yo era un gacha, el Fire Emblem Heroes
Now that you
se llama.
mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. I think I was outdone. By a...
Este men es como bien clasista y sexista, ¿no? El Magias.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I'm not. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool. You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
¿La sondere o qué?
Hmm? Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only...
Yeah, okay.
Arisa R.
I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you.
Sí.
Elisa.
Aquí está mi
Brewer,
equipo.
huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Rhineford Company is
La
based in
Universidad no
Ruhr,
sondere
and they're
nunca
the
falla.
largest heavy industry corporation on the continent.
Es Japón.
aren't they?
Ciertamente nunca
I
falla.
suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Yo cerré porque es error como el Gerardo Herrera Rivera. Claro, sus parientes.
Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require...
You needn't be concerned about that.
El Mario. Gracias por el raid. Project Zombies. ¿Cómo les fue? ¿Cómo les fue?
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us.
¿Qué pedo?
For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
Eso que tú sí, ya ves. Pero no se le ve que tenga mala intención. Suena como
Shall we be off?
el men que no ha estado en la sociedad y no sabe cómo hacer chistes de género.
We'll see the 4 of you later then.
¿Qué onda, nene? Sí, que el raid. Sí, mira. Aquí el chat dice: bueno, pero ahora está realizando una raid. Muchas gracias. Suena como yo. Digo, ¿qué? 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 ¿Quién? ¿Qué? ¿Pero cómo les fue, Mario? ¿Qué andaban haciendo además del Project Zomboid?
Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this? There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Lore's with them.
Bien, bastante entretenido el juego, entretenido.
She really wears
Yo
her
solo he
skill on
visto
her sleeve.
videos
I doubt she
y
drags around a
streams,
sword that big just for show.
pero no, nunca lo he jugado.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am. Though I
Ya
admit
sé.
it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat.
Ya déjenme pelear otra vez.
The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout, and her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master.
Tienes otra clave en 131 por si gustas.
I doubt any of the other students here could even
Lo
stand
consideraré,
against her in
si me llega a
combat,
interesar el
much
jueguito,
less
sí.
beat her.
Les acepto la oferta. Así es.
Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl, and we still need to track down Duke Albarea's son too.
Entiendo que no necesito usar al men este, ¿no?
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass.
Puedo ir más o menos con
Come
quien
on
yo
now.
quiera.
That's no way to treat someone you just met.
Oh, le sumo aquí. Bienvenido. ¿Cómo te va? Pues el cofre. Ahí está. Chingado. Yo por aquí, ¿no? Sí. Es por acá. Sacándole maestría del Swain. Nice. ¿Y en qué vas? ¿Y en qué maestría lo tienes? Deer in chests. Dear Lord behind the silver-haired girl. La Maiden. Falta una S para las 6. Bueno, una S y que te den el fragmento, ¿no? ¿Ves? Pues ándale, suma aquí, ve y aplasta el juego para que te den la maestría. No maidens. Quiero pelear, pero a la vez no, porque Me da un poco de hueva ya. No waifus. No bitches.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
¿Es el menú que buscábamos?
You're pretty sharp.
No, me la borrar.
Oh. It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me.
Fie. Bye.
Oh yeah, Fee Clausel.
Fie.
That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait! Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Me caen bien. Hasta ahora, todos los personajes.
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
No, hombre. ¿Qué no venimos de ahí?
What just happened? Wow.
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick. Guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she knows exactly what she's doing. Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
O a lo mejor estoy repitiendo año, no sé. A mí me cae mal la MILF, que no es MILF, pero suena como MILF. ¿Por qué? Es una pseudo MILF, ciertamente. Vamos a pelear. Puede ser. Porque suena, pero no es. Ah, ¿cómo que no? Too slow. No, hombre.
Here we go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Uy.
Watch out, guys!
Go!
Right!
It's my turn.
Se muere, sí. Quita un putero.
Go! There!
All right.
Pues ataca.
Right.
Ataca. Ahora.
Go!
It's my turn.
Right!
Hasta eso también sí le pega bastante.
All right, let's keep going.
Oh.
Do you hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Rain!
Wait for me!
Avanza ahí. Mira el Mr. Cabello Güero.
Incredible. That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Sí, 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 a huevo. Concuerdo contigo.
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Sí, sí, huevo, yo también. Sí, parece que sabe lo que dice este vato.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Guys Warzel, nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace Alberea. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
Good.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't...
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old block. Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Me gusta esa palabra.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
You son of a...
Magius, don't do it!
No lo hagas. A ver, detén a Maquias.
I know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Eustace, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already!
Yes. Ya todos bien tranquilos y todo lo... Le sigue arrimando el camarón.
Okay? Just... You guys should just go on ahead with him.
Oh.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Saltan para patear a su madre con mi escopeta. Ya sé, porque en vez de decirle cosas le dispara así en seco.
Huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Alberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's...
Sí, 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 a huevo.
I mean, yes,
Equidad de
with you all the way there.
género, de clases y de todo.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central...
A todo esto, ¿por qué aceptaron a este men si es extranjero? Es una academia militar nacional.
Machias said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along.
Es como si yo pudiera ir a Estados Unidos, ¿verdad? Ser... ¿Cómo se llama?
I was intending to press on to the exit,
Ser militar.
but I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so...
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your company. I mean, I'm looking forward to...
Sí, se voy a actuar como si tus pedos no gedieran.
let's just go with that.
We should get moving then. Come on.
Definitivamente algo le van a pasar a esos dos. Puntos.
Bring it on! You're mine!
Very well.
A ver, ¿qué puedes hacer? Rapid Thrusts. No puedo usar Rapid Thrust.
Go! There!
Cosa del Autumn. Y terminan siendo novios. La cosa se va a poner muy gay por aquí.
Give it up, everyone!
It's my turn.
Ok. Uy. Ok, control. Se va a morir ese men. Ah, bueno, me hicieron paro. No, no me hicieron paro. Está robando dinero. Restores 800 HP. Simón, ¿por qué no?
Very well.
No, 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 no. Pues a este, total.
Right!
Leave it to me.
Ok. ¿Puedo pegar a todos? No, está muy lejos eso. Uff. Counter.
Go! There!
No, hombre, el esquivo y me pegó.
Very well.
My turn!
No están
I'll
juntitos.
handle this. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Sí, sí, a huevo. Completo deber. El protagonista en busca que no del bueno. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Return to the building, first floor.
He seems kind of imposing. I don't know how to break the ice.
Recharge. It's...
My turn!
It's my turn.
Creo que subí de nivel con la siguiente pelea. Entonces... Bueno, sí, vamos a pelear.
If it's a fight they want. It's my turn.
Very well.
No, pues... No le bajó mucho que digamos.
Go!
el movimiento del Dante.
It's my turn.
Sí, sí, sí.
My turn.
Go! Right. All right, let's keep going. I did it.
Subí de nivel. Ultimate can now be used. Ok, les grito.
All right.
Nice.
Nice. Aquí supongo que hay algo interesante. Sí, hay un cofre. Ah.
Take him out. My turn.
¿Qué opinan de las waifus slime? Están bien, no me molestan. No son mis favoritas, pero no me desagrada.
I'll handle this.
Go. There.
Leave it to me.
¿Tú qué opinas, Willy? ¿Te agradan o no?
My turn. Is everybody okay?
50 pesos de todo. Es donde me agrado, pero no de mis favoritas. Ok. Comprensible. Déjame. Wait one. Ah. A ver. No puedo usar nada, no puedo usar nada. Attacks enemies with the magic orbs. Ok. Ahora te preocupes, pinche LOL. Lo de las waifu dragón. ¿Te gusta Shivana o qué? ¿Te agrada cómo es Shivana? ¿Y el Aurelion? Me gusta el Aurelion Sol. Chido. Se viene boss fight.
Hey, are we...
Y de un anime llamado Monster Musume. Sí. Sí lo he visto. Sí está chido, entiendo. Sí está chido. Aunque mi favorito de Monster Musume es...
Looks like we are.
Ay, ¿cómo se llamaba?
Definitely seems to be the exit.
La primerita, la serpiente.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Tutor de chicas, monstruos. Ah, chingo, entonces...
This was a complete waste of time.
Creo que
Pointless
era
busy
el Tromosumil
work
que yo
at
vi.
best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been... What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
¿Es otro Monster Musume?
Good
Ah.
question. We've got people
Bueno, yo he
here
visto
with
ese,
different
el de...
backgrounds, classes.
El vato normal que
Is
vive
there
con
some sort
los
of
monstruos.
secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't...
Algún día veré los demás.
What's that?
De lo que estás hablando, pero no. Es uno parecido, pero diferente. Sí, de hecho, ahora que lo dices lo del doctor, sí entiendo a cuál te refieres. Ragnera. No lo sé.
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Boss fight todo. Iglut Armor. Patas. 10 patas. Chingo, ¿no son 8?
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
Tío, qué buena personalidad tiene.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice.
¿Quieres que te amarre?
We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
This looks tough. Careful.
No, pues sí, careful. A ver, vamos a empezar motivando a todos. 8 más las 2 pequeñas que tienen fuerte frontal. Ah, no me acuerdo. La verdad es que no me acuerdo de su diseño.
Give it up, everyone.
Que me amarre.
It's my turn.
Que me lleguen cosas bonitas. Serás débil al...
My turn.
No, hombre.
Here we go.
El aire no le hizo precisamente mucho. Firebolts.
Arcus, activate.
All right.
No, pues pégale. Firebolto.
My turn.
Tampoco lo bajo tanto. Agua.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Cold Sphere. Ah, bueno, el agua sí la baja. Oye, eso también le baja.
Leave it to me.
Ok. Entonces... Firebolt me recuerda el bel de Don Machi. Sí, a mí también.
Arcus, activate.
El men OTP del Firebolt. Ah, lo resiste.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Creo que deberíamos como... Bueno, yo debería... separarme.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Dijimos que está, ¿verdad? No. ¿Qué? Ficaremo Golden Shotto.
Give it up, everyone.
My turn.
Ah, eso también me sube el... Ok. También me sube el ataque. Nah, hombre, yo no le bajo nada.
My turn. There.
Ok.
Leave it to me.
Oh. No se mueran. Les dije que no se murieran.
Right. Arcus activate. Ha!
My turn. There.
Oh, estoy infilita.
I can.
Creo que sí lo alcanzo a matar. Virgil, eres tú. Para que veas.
This looks bad.
My turn. There.
Crítico. Rojo. Bueno, ese no se muere. Mira, tú tampoco.
Arcus activate.
Creo que lo hacíamos con el agua. Ya se murió. No explotes si me hagas daño. Ok. Está muerto, ¿no? Sí.
I go where the wind takes me.
Dice.
Well, that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
Gárgolas. Gárgolas y
That's one hell of a
centellas.
second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another. Guess I have no choice.
Odd. Tiene que ser mis poderes de. La serie. Ah, también. Se ve bien estúpido así.
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least.
I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here.
Y usar los poderes de Parte de robo en el momento.
Doesn't seem like
Ya
it'll go
ves.
down.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Es la morrita, ¿no? Fi.
Looks like you started the party without me.
Hay magias.
Releasing limiter.
También tengo límites.
This. Break shot.
Ah, no, ese es mi ataque especial. Iba el impuesto a huevo.
An opening.
Go.
Rápido, patenlo. No, ¿qué? Ah.
This one's mine.
Ay, le cortó la cabeza bien. Bien cómicamente.
We did it!
I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Este men les dio el poder del plot.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize.
Llegó la MILF. Espero que sean aplausos. Sí. El poder de la
Looks
amistad.
like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again.
Exactamente así como dices.
I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise.
Todos bien emputados.
What's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question.
Debe que llenar
There's no
arquetipos.
single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that
Estamos
was.
unidos por el destino.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely.
Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
Somos conejillos de
Does
indias.
sound rather
Idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude.
Sí, señor, de pelear de nuevo con bichos.
And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7...
Revívame a la gárgula, ¿no?
I see.
Luego
But
paro.
what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation.
Decepción.
But this program isn't cheap to run,
No.
so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher.
Yo creo que
than any
conservaron la
other
cabeza como
class's
trofeo.
coursework. So now you know.
Se deshizo.
And that leaves you all with an important decision to make.
Sí, no, pues sí, estaría chido. ¿Quién va a ser el líder? ¿Es la decisión?
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
Siento bien.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Main character.
What?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well.
Bien.
The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too. Any more takers?
El güero, el güero. Ah.
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kinda feel like
Que
fate
bajar
brought us here
chicos y
for a
chicas, dice el
reason, you know?
prota.
And that's
Ya
a
ves.
yes from our 2 orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Hmm?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
No es precisamente un
Words to
pequeño
live by right
inconveniente.
there. And that brings us to an even 6.
¿Que hagan las underes? Oh, ¿por
What
qué?
about you, Fee? Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself.
¿Es su hermana o algo
That was the
así?
deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent
¿Por
7
qué aprecia
now,
tanto a ellas? Oh, no es...
which leaves just the 2 of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life.
Sí van a ser
Unless
amigos.
something is done about it, this country has no future.
Son demasiado
I
clichés
appreciate
para
your
que no sean
candor,
amigos al
but I
final.
don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alberea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alberea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this. No.
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do. I'm in. Come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded...
¿Por qué tan ardido este men?
about that.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh.
Oh, no. Por favor, que no haya subhistorias de romance, porque no.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Ya meter un tiro, güey. No, no es México, aguanta. Es Latinoamérica.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9. With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've
¿Cómo
got
que no?
planned
¿Cómo
for
que
you,
no? Y saca la
you'll
pistola.
need it.
Se acaba el juego. Es el final alternativo.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Ese Cuatro Fierros probablemente de que sí. Sí.
Well, seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation.
Música. ¿Hay anime de esto? Sí, el support casting. Los videogames. The Line of Hero. Esos son los JRPGs. Todos. ¿Me puedo contar un esqueleto dragón? Me gusta. ¿Ese dragón se ve chido? Sí, se ve bien. Para esa parte de la historia y no una secundaria. En Power Ranger está la cosa de las 1000 espadas de Emilia. Supongo que es un poder mío eso. No, pues buen intro con chingos de spoilers. El Power Ranger era un Pokémon. ¿Y se acabó? Bien, ya se acabó. Bueno, chavos, ahí nos vemos. Nada, te creen. Prólogo, ¿otra vez prólogo? Ah, no, fin. Save, Simón. ¡Ah! Está muy alto. Me subí ahorita para el. Creo que ya se guardó. ...17 de abril... sábado. Es por venir a ver, nos vemos. Nos vemos en el siguiente juego, en 3 años. Se la lavan.
All right.
Se la lavan y la usan. No necesariamente en ese orden. ¿Ese güey no era el del intro?
Time to get going.
¿No era el malo, entre comillas?
Oh, Reen!
Oh, Reen.
Morning, Elliot.
¿Qué pedo,
Good
Elliot?
morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
O sea, no
I think
vivimos
so.
allí
I'm
junto a
not
la escuela.
sensing anyone else on this. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
¿Sabes? Empezó a usar el team que me recomendaste de Hermano de Frentona, Cookie con Fischl, Peidu. ¿Ayato? Ayato, sí.
Okay then.
¿Y qué tal?
He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
¿No tiene para nada falta de recarga? No, pues no, son 3 electros.
Huh.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
¿Estás haciéndote todo el rato?
Are you two on your way to school?
¿Estás usando algo que tenga recarga de energía?
Yeah.
¿O nada más,
Come on, Emma. We're going to be late.
¿cómo se dice? Substats de los artefactos.
Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding.
¿Espada de Ayato es la del sacrificio? ¿Qué es eso?
She's not even giving me a chance
Nah,
to
porque
apologize to her.
Well, as
eso
long
solo
as you keep
genera
trying,
un...
I'm sure she'll understand. Class 7's got enough tension as it
¿Cómo se
is.
dice?
What with our two, prideful warriors.
Brock.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
Eso solo genera una cosa de energías extra cada... No sé en qué refinamiento la tengas, pero... Cada 20 segundos. Entonces no es extra tanto. Pues lo que más consigo es substats recarga de energía. Eso sí, chance sí sea. Para que veas.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to
Bueno,
coast
no
through
tiene
the
apenas
year,
vida,
but
se ve el bajo.
I've had to...
You too,
Pues hay que
huh?
subírsela.
I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And
Importa,
Eustace's
man.
family rules over the whole eastern side of the empire.
Suck it.
So it kind of feels
De repente
like I
se
should
convierte en
address
un juego
them
H.
more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Falta my social like anxiety. Sí,
Yeah,
ese es el personaje
guess
de...
so, huh? I'm still kind of
Que
shocked
su
that
desarrollo de
Class
personaje va a ser
7 has its own
más
dormitory.
sociable.
Though to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
¿Son los más del principio? Sí.
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice.
Sí, Patricio.
You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Ok. Estereotípicos menes hijos de papi.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate
Sí,
talking to them.
Patricio.
Unfortunately, that attitude
Toda su
is
contribución
all
a
too
la
common among
conversación
the
fue
elves.
decirle, sí, sí, Patricio.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be
Este no se
super
conoce
fancy
cascarudos,
inside,
Patricio.
with maids and butlers and everything.
Buenas referencias.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's
Stand,
Dun,
bow,
dun,
be seated.
dun, dun. Bueno, casi.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse.
Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor, but of course, I'm not here to tell you that.
Honestamente no me interesa lo que digas.
The effects this had on the
Exacto.
members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging. The land was left utter. But then, lo and behold, he was a wandering. And that name, of course, was Drykel's Rice Arnor. He would later not.
Sí, ese men fue el primer
but now,
rey, no sé qué chingados, él fundó la academia y pues se muere. Los Highlands. Ajá, la tiene. Justo como en la vida real. Ah. Ah. Oh. Están coqueteando entre ellos. AP increase by one. AP. Cambiamos a LOL. Y si era tan fuerte porque se murió. Si era tan chido porque no hay un señor emperador 2.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Ooh.
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
No.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
Un examen de prácticas,
Part of
mija.
combat training. You'll be
¿Qué
graded
más
on
puede
your
ser?
performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't
Don't use the pool
mentioned at all
always.
yet.
¿Tiene alberca aquí?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Wow. Mejor por el examen, solo me estoy acostumbrando a esto. Ponte a ganar contigo si quieres. El gimnasio se ve suficientemente grande como para todo esto. Es muy agradable tu parte. Estaba planeando atender un club. Práctica de club. Se me shut up and see my face already. Déjame callarte, dirían. Honestamente, si no hablan, no me interesa lo que digan. Si se dieron favor for me. Irala si le sabe. Que si alguien puede acompañarme a un salón solita. Siéntate en mi cara. Ok, le tengo que hacer un favor a la morra esta y lo hago yo porque... protagonista. Porque no tengo nada mejor que hacer. Básicamente. Entonces... parecía meme, pero sí lo voy a dejar por aquí. 2 horas y media para pasar el primer prólogo. Se va a poner celosa la morra. Oh, ahorita le digo que está bonita y ya. Está fácil, le digo soy el protagonista. ¿Qué pedo? Pero, sí. Yo me voy yendo por ahí. Supongo que le seguiré eventualmente el juego. O sea, sea mañana o jueves, no sé. Cuídate, Will, nos vemos. Que descanses, que te vaya bien. Éxito, ánimo. Suerte, no sé. Lo que necesites. Los demás chavos que estén por ahí. Gracias por venir, por estar. Luego seguiremos viendo a ver qué pedo con este juego. A ver si no se pone muy pesado el diálogo o... no sé. Descansé, te toca a ti. Bueno, ciertamente tú llegaste recién despertado. Pero bueno, nos vemos luego. Adiós.